Good morning. It is December 10th, which is day 11 for Vlogmas for me. Sorry about the glare on my glasses. So today is Friday. I'm hoping to do a lot of like things that need to be done at the house so that this weekend I can do more knitting and enjoy my family. So we made a list of all the things that we want to do this year for Christmas, like the exciting events that we want to do, for lack of a better word. So I want to make sugar cookies. One of the kids wants to do another gingerbread house, drive around, look at lights, and go to the St. Joseph's Memorial in South Royalton, which is a drive-through light show, which has always been great. Poop, what's the other one? I don't remember. I might link it down below. So I'm going to plot those out on the calendar, because if I don't, sometimes we wait till last minute and then I get kind of stressed rushing and getting it in. I think we're going to do cookies and making Christmas cards this weekend. But today I need to do like make our menu, do our grocery list, bills and budget. I'm going to work on cleaning some bedding and just like general tidying the house. I feel like I haven't written my brain dump list yet, but I feel like there's more like Friday like chores that I need to do, and I'm totally blanking on them. But I am working on the second pair of these spider socks for a Christmas gift for a friend. And as I've been knitting the second one, I've realized that my gauge is a little off. So I know that I was doing 9-inch circulars, and I'm pretty sure I started this one on 9-inch circulars, and then once I got to the like heel flap gusset area, I switched to double pointed needles. And I remember that when I was at this little bunch of the spider, it seemed much bigger, but I just kind of ignored it. And when I was matching the socks together, one seems a little bit taller and definitely looser. So my gauge definitely changed. I am ready for the toe decreases over here. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but if I'm going to hold the heels together, this one's slightly taller and looks a little more like kind of stretched out. And then what's the other part? You can kind of see where the pattern ends. One of them is later. I did the same stitch count. I did the same like pattern. I think it was really just a different gauge, but luckily my gift recipient isn't going to care, isn't going to pick on the little things. She is just going to enjoy the fact that I made her a pair of socks. So I'm hoping to finish that before I have to go do barn chores. I'm at the toe decreases. I am going to move my little gingerbread man. This is from DK Serving. And I'm going to move him up here to the toe decrease. I always, when I start the toe decrease, put a little marker there. And I think it's just because I want to match the toes. And so kind of hold them together, and it gives me an eyeball of if I'm on track. So that's it. And then I have another pair of gift socks where I'm only maybe halfway to the heel flap and gusset. So I really want to finish that by the end of the weekend. And I started the second cowl for my nephew, and the blue yarn is much thinner than the red yarn I used on my nieces, and so it's going to be shorter and thinner, and I really would like it to look a little more like very similar. I don't want them to look completely different, not gauge wise. Well, I guess it would be gauge wise. So I'm probably, when we go grocery shopping, I will probably grab some cheap acrylic thicker blue yarn at Walmart. And while I have you here, we're going to open number 11. It's in this nice red bag. Ooh, oh my goodness, that is so pretty. This is by Yarn Cafe Creations, and it's Dumbledore's Army. Oh, I love that one. I can't wait to knit that one up. I guess I'm gonna have to hurry up and catch up on my squares so I can get this one, so I can play with this one. Maybe I'll wind this one first. I haven't done the winding on like 3 or 4 of them, so maybe I'll wind this first to kind of get that like itch to touch it, and then try to catch up on my squares, which is not going to happen today. I don't even think I'm going to work on my squares today. I'm also behind on my Cozy Knitter Advent socks, but I'm not feeling too pressured about that. Good morning. Good morning. You guys ready to go outside? You ready to go out? Hi. I don't have anything. I don't have anything today. You gonna go outside? Good morning. How are you this morning? Hi. You wanna go outside? Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning, Goliath. What are you guys up to today? Good morning. Come on, guys. Good job, Daisy. You're even going in front of the line. Yep, it's okay. It's okay. Nice job. Nice job. It does look like a sled.
Hot Wheels. I said that. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes.
It's like a carriage.
Tell me what you were telling me about the guy, the Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I watched the movie today, the first one, and I saw the author 2 days ago.
How'd you see the author?
On Zoom.
On Zoom? You Zoomed with your class?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. So I'm trying to wind down from the day. I'm pretty cranky. I've had kind of a rough week, and I tried to be a little more energetic and happy today. It didn't end up working that way. So I am in bed. I am going to work on the second rocket. I was knitting it with this blue, and it felt a little thinner than the other stuff I was using. So I wasn't sure what to do. So I did go to Walmart, and I bought some cheaper blue yarn that is the same like thickness as what I've been using. So I'm going to be working on that right now. Catching up on some Vlogmas, and I treated myself to a chocolate orange. Oh my god, I love these things. and I was gonna devour it, and I'm actually only had like 4 pieces, and it's kind of feeling heavy. So it might last a few days, which would be kind of cool. I was feeling inspired by Sandy by the lakeside. I'm watching her Vlogmas. And last year she got me interested in the Hobonichi journal, which has the monthly calendar in the beginning and then day by day. It's also got some like graph paper in the back. It's got, let's see, it's got my 100. You can make a list of 100. I assume that was like a list of 100 things you wanted to do during that year. It's got graph paper, which I use to write my books and the dates that I finished them. I don't think I'm entirely accurate. I did want to read 2 books a month, and I ended up reading a total of 20 if I kept them all on here, which is only 4 short of my goal, so that makes me pretty happy. I had a piece of paper where I was going to have my knitting projects completed, and I only tracked 3, and I did way more than that. So I think next year I need to put them into Ravelry, which will make it a lot easier to track. And so I'm making some of those notes right now, like things to do better next year. So logging my projects into Ravelry, keeping a better log of the books I read. I think I'm still going to want to do a sock a month and a dishcloth a month. That was my goal this year. Totally tanked on both of those. I think I made 4 washcloths, but I don't know how many socks. But I did launch my business. I did create a logo. I did 1 design. I finished a shawl. I think that was a slip extravaganza shawl. So probably this year my goal will be to finish the shawlography. I had my first paid vacation. I finished a couple books that were on my list. I painted Weston's room. And then there's a bunch of like little things that are a little more personal. So it was kind of cool to see some of that progress and to come back to it and see what I finished. So I did just order another one for the year 2022, and I plan on kind of doing the same thing, but I think I want to use it more often. There was a good chunk of the year that I didn't use it at all. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It is officially Sunday. It's like 10 after midnight. And so I did start the second rocket. I got pretty far on it. And I'm using my peppermint hot cocoa cup to mark the beginning of round for me. And then I have my gingerbread man here, and he's going to be my progress keeper. I'm going to leave him there as a marker from where I left off today, and then see how far I can get tomorrow. It is December 11th, day 12 of Advent for me. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, oh my goodness, that's pretty. So this is Dragon Horde yarn. Give her hell, peeps. There's like a lot more like autumn tones that aren't showing up here. That's gonna be super fun. So last night I stayed up as late as possible and worked on the second rocket for my nephew, and I had to restart it because I had the wrong yarn, and then I restarted it with this yarn, and when I went to cast on the edges to make it round, I noticed that I didn't do all my increases that I did with the first one. So that's frustrating. And then I've always felt that this one was too big for my niece, but I was kind of just like ignoring it because I didn't want to redo it. And then my husband kind of politely picked on me. So I have it fixed. Well, I have it marked where it should be fixed. So it'll work a lot better. But I'm going to have to have it cinched like this. I'm going to have to do some cutting and some really tight mattress stitching. So wish me luck. Almost 8 and I'm doing a movie night through a teleparty link with my knit group, the 11 Stitches membership, and I've got my Cozy Knitter Advent socks ready. I'm very behind, so I'm going to catch up on that. And I've got my hot cocoa here, hopefully I don't spill it, with this special cup that I got from one of my swap partners. The swap was organized through the 11 Stitches membership a little while ago with some minis. And I just absolutely love it. It looks like a sweater.